Was that all? Ready, steady, fighting. Was that all?
Awe. We do not move unless Dead Sea commands it. Some of Nelson lives on, as slaves. They're being kept nearby.
all its glory, inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wonder, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner.
Okay, I'll go
Stroll
away.
along the winding streets of our beautiful...
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go. Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it. It's like that Pip-Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better. That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino, you need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone. Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it. I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other 3 here. After that, I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go. Your piece of Robco trash will help you, I've insured it. It can latch onto the signal of the callers and tune into their frequencies. The bomb callers come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily. It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring. One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller or no, although the caller helps. The other 2, well, we'll have to see what the trap's got. Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He's docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you, caller or no. A long story. FEV, a virus is an even longer story. It gave birth to the DOS. Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind in the sea.
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals, so you'll have to make do.
Noise makes my stomach hurt. the noise off. It's dog in the cage, hiding downstairs.
Knew you would come below the cage, down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me. That's me, there on the table. The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog, use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart, clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside. Then you and I, we can talk.
Makes Dog hurt himself.
Dog, back in the cage.
What have we here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin. I'm the voice of reason. I sleep sometimes. Dog knows I'm here, but can't do anything about it. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you... It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things. Needs to think before he eats. Chew. Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electron. It was cold and heavy before going in the cave. Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. They detach. When segmented, they look like... Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hand. Dog can't help himself. Hungry. As if I had a choice. Sometimes instinct takes over. After all, you wouldn't have put that collar on by choice. Of course. Don't play stupid. I already have to mind one child. The old man obsessed with the Sierra Madre, riddled with greed. You're the same kind of greed. Followed the radio, the broadcast, and now you're here. You're not him any more than I'm Dog. You're an extension of the old man's grasp. Clumsy. Then you'll feel the same. Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hand. The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to... Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you. Finds out it's more than a story. Comes... Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always not... Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't... You heard the voice, the promise, and then you walked right into one of the old man's traps. Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No. You were in a man trap, and Dog made his rounds and dragged you here. When? I don't know. I don't remember you. That isn't surprising. What is that it was when Dog was out of his cage. He knows not to eat anything he catches in the traps. After that, however, so he dragged... Dog must have fed after you arrived. Once he was fed, that allowed me out of the cage and put him inside. Must have already been in the cage. Already had the collar in me. You're lucky Dog didn't devour you. Otherwise, we'd be close. No. No, I don't think so. Even in here, I have more control than you do. I'm not leaving until the one who controls the collars shows. Not his voice, not... And when he comes to see me, we'll settle things. Then I still win. I'd rather die in this cell than have... The old man, he has the need to hold on to the past, to the Madre. I'd rather be free. They all wanted their freedom. After that, their freedom was... No. Even if you feel that... Dog? You're not talking to him now, are you? No. Even if you could drag Dog out of his cage, you still... I put him here for a reason. If he could have escaped, he would... Of course you can't. This cage is locked tight. From you and... Of course I know. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly. You heard the voice. The way back doesn't matter. Try to leave, try to disobey, and your collar ends the journey faster than you can say. You're clever. You'd be able to find a way back if you left the villa. Dog can... I can find the way back. If back is where I even... Until the old man lets you go, you're going nowhere. This beautiful paradise with... Me? You think I want... No, I'm not leaving. And when he... Dog? Of course you can't. This... The key? Why, it's the old man, the one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well... Dog obeys, yeah. You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage, end you. I'll murder you, crush... No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre. Prove it. How? No. No, you're not. You may regret this. This place is where creatures like Dog can survive. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help. The Inhabitants of the villa, they are difficult to kill. They need to be chopped apart, hacked on the ground. They are difficult to kill, but not to devour. And Dog is all. If he is with you when they fall, he will fall on them, end them. If I am with you, fighting will be far more difficult. I am not sure you belong here. Yet, you came this far, and I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. Very well. To the fountain. What's taking that human so long? If it isn't the clever... Orders. For me. I'll follow you. For now. It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone. Kill this one before they call others. Almost got away. And the idiot's hunger screws it up.
up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
Almost got away. The idiot's hunger screws it up. Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar. Air tastes like copper or gold. Something needs to die. Perhaps they ran. If not, we'll see them soon. Won't get rid of me that easily. Air tastes like copper or old world gold. It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone. Almost got away. The idiot's hunger screws it up. I'll end you. Needs to die. Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
That tourist crosses me, they'll regret it. Even if they don't, they still might.
It'll come to us, Doc. Just wait. We'll kill it together. It's your own fault you're here. couldn't leave well enough alone.
Should never have set that radio signal on repeat.
Have a seat, and then we'll talk.
Almost got away.
Have a seat, and then we'll talk.
Idiots.
Have a seat. Came all this way. Least I can do is let you... The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. Least, by the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. Might be a bit rude, but that chair you're sitting in, it's got a shaped charge in the seat cushion. Get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head. So, let's keep this... Oh, of course you do. Now it's like we're married with these... So, why don't you hear me? Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. And if you put me in it, I'm not... Good, good. Then we're in business. I may be a betting man, but I like it when they are. If you're here with who I think, then I'd rather have you on my side than... You want to live, I want what's in the Madre. All right, but you already got company, so tell you what. I'll meet you at the fountain. Don't have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way, you see. It's through the cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through it. If you didn't already force the lock to the gate.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone. Trying to lose me in the cloud? Not a chance. Air tastes like copper. Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up. I'll end you. Something needs to die. It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Didn't think much of our chances. Tourists. If they survive the cloud, the ghost people... Sure. They start weighing the odds. Dead. Either got killed by one of the villa's attractions, local. Can tell you right now, they didn't stick close to each other, and when they did, they let down their guard. Some left signposts to others trying to help them out. Just led to them getting killed by someone a little more greedy. Well, considering my life's on the line too, yeah. First off, keep everyone together. Keep checking behind you. Make sure your partners are following. Also, don't go running crazy everywhere. Almost every inch of this town is lethal. And speaking of slow, don't go shouting or attracting attention. Go quiet. Alive's a tricky word. They're a little uncivilized. Tried talking to them, bribing them, leaving food, nothing. They catch you, they drag you into the cloud, and you're not coming back. My advice? Stay out of their way. You shoot them, they get back up. You stab them. That's why I have explosives all over this place. Unless you blow them up, chop them up, disintegrate them, not enough bullets in the town to spend on them. Friend, there's more mysteries in heaven and earth. I'd sooner ask what makes me an undying son of a bitch. I'm counting myself lucky I still have my fact. Always had the Sierra Madre to keep my mind. Most folks, they don't have the same drive, the same need. Not worth my time. Whatever we do, don't rile them up. Normally, there's only a few, maybe a pack. If they find out someone's trespassing, it'd be shaking a hornet's nest. Of course. Why? Survival. I still needed to leave the residential area to scrounge up supplies. The villa's dangerous. So I left weapons and stims in case I got in a tight spot. And of course you show up. I suppose this qualifies as an emergency, so... I still need to eat. At least I think I do. Once I, well, realized what you could scrounge up around here, I had a lot of time to Well, here's the mix, if you can stomach it. Scrape some cloud residue off the walls. There's electric hot plates around if you can't find a campfire to mix it in. Although it might take a hardier survivalist. Those little company stores. Sinclair's toy boxes. Put in a casino chip, get a treat. Take any of the casino chips, put them into the machine, and you'll get something out. A snack, a cola, something to mend a tear in your... Sometimes you have to know exactly what to ask for. Other times... Yeah, well, machines like those weren't unusual before the bomb. Maybe to you they're amazing. To me, they're grifters with... Sinclair made sure if you spent money here, it called it self-sufficient. If it's an emergency, you can get chems for any, condition. Sinclair left that for doctors and trained professionals. Even security and maintenance could get around. Don't have much use for them myself. I got all the basics covered as long as I have the chips to... The cloud showed up after the bomb, I think. Over the years, it kept climbing up out of the Sierra Madre. Doesn't seem to bother the ghost people. Can't see through it too well, though, so sometimes I can use the cloud for cover. Residential area, clinic, police station. Should keep away from the police station. Salida del Sol, Puesta del Sol are East Town, West Town. Sunrise and sunset. Ghost people don't come into the villa much. West Town and East Town, though, they're thick with the cloud. Not one for fighting, if we can avoid it. Still, wasn't bad at the pistol range. And over the years, I've learned how... And explosives, a bit. A bit. I'd shed a tear, but I'm...
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
Comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone. Kill this one before they call others. Idiot swallowed his collar.